Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo TV Reactions. Got an interesting video I want to talk about. Hassan Campbell shared his thoughts about the situation going on with TikTok. And I want to review his video. At the same time, I want to talk heavy about a topic that I see going on. I don't like it. I really don't. There's something wrong with black people that we have to address. Something we really got to address. Ever since TikTok got banned, I noticed something on social media. I noticed that people began to celebrate. They started to have parties because in their mind, the people who lost their TikTok pages, their livelihoods, for them, it brings them great pleasure. If you're a content creator on YouTube, you should already know about the hate that comes with being a content creator. People start pocket watching. They start tallying up what they think you make. They start to try to figure out where you live. They'll dox you, look for your address, pay various websites in hopes that they can find out where you live. For what purposes? Hate, jealousy. Once TikTok got banned in the US, people began to celebrate. One of the famous things I always hear people say is, get a real job. What is that? What is a real job? What does that mean? Do you have a real job? Is your job paying you enough to live your life? I want to know. Is your real job paying you enough to go purchase a car with cash? Do your real job pay you enough to have a house built and paid off, where not only did you pay for the land, but you also paid for the house to be built? Do your job, your real job, pay you that? I am absolutely disgusted with my people. We are the most evil people on earth. I can wholeheartedly say this. It's not the white man, y'all. It's not. It's not the white man. It's our people, man. Our people have a deep rooted hatred. Seeing other people be successful. Because we have a shitty ass job that we can't stand. We have a shitty ass job that is pissing us off. And it's pissing people off to see other people have success. Could y'all please stop saying it's back, it's back? Like Could I get to work, please? Could I work? Could I talk heavy, please? Do I need to forget about the fucking topic that I'm talking about here? Do I need to ignore what I just finished witnessing on social media with a bunch of fucking ninjas celebrating because people lost their livelihood? A bunch of jealous ass ninjas who came on social media to laugh and mock because they were happy that TikTok was banned. Do I need to forget about that? No. We got to address this. Because a lot of you ninjas were out here celebrating, laughing, because in your mind of mine, all those people that lost their accounts, had issues, all this other stuff, you were happy. You were happy. But now, how do you feel now? How do you feel now? How do you feel now? You were laughing at them. You were laughing at all the TikTokers that were crying, that were, giving their farewells. You were laughing at them. But I told y'all, TikTok is not going nowhere. This is what I told y'all in my last video. I told y'all that. But people were celebrating. They were celebrating because their hope was that TikTok was gone forever and everybody would be sad and crying all day. But now, how do you feel? How do you haters feel? I am disgusted with people, bro. Get a real job, right? How much your job paying you compared to those TikTokers that were making money? How much your real job was paying you? Because I'm going to tell y'all, fam, and I got to keep it a buck. A lot of people are just jealous of creators, guys. This situation with TikTok changed my outlook on how I see people that view me. A lot of people that view me fucking hate me. They really do. Not only do they hate me, they hate every creator. You know why? Because the content creator, figured out how to use their God-given abilities and talents to prosper while you're at a fucking job that don't pay you shit. That's why. You're mad because you're stuck somewhere you don't want to be at. So what do? You pocket watch, you hate, you laugh, you mock, and you wait for someone to fall so that you can laugh at them. Laugh now. Go to TikTok now and start laughing. Go over there to TikTok right now. Start laughing. Go laugh. Go laugh now. Go laugh. I'm sure it's burning your soul right now. I'm sure it's burning your soul to see that those people are able to go and log into their accounts. It's burning you. Your celebration is no more. You hater. You're jealous. You're envious. You're mad because you're living a miserable life. And you're mad at the content creator who figured out how to prosper themselves and their family. You got TikTokers that they rely on their TikTok account so that they can survive. And you have the fucking nerve to sit online and literally mock and laugh and degrade them because their account got banned? These are people's livelihoods. These are people's jobs. Get a real job. What is that? What is a real job? Making minimum wage? Struggling? Like you? Barely able to afford anything? Can't buy a house, can't buy a car, can't pay your credit card. You want them to go to that? You want them to go back to a life of misery so they could be with you? Listen, if you're a content creator on TikTok, now is the time to reevaluate your business strategies. Set up an email list where you can, and this goes for all content creators. Now is the time for everyone that is a content creator to really find out who are their real viewers. Not all the trolls, not all the people that come to the comments so they can laugh and giggle. Those people, they're not there for nothing more than to hate. I'm talking about content creators that do this as a profession. It is time for you to take what you do very serious, because most people want you to fail. They don't want you to win. They celebrate it. They celebrated what's going on. They celebrated the fact that TikTok was banned. Let me show y'all a comment before I get into this video that I want to react to. Right? Let me show you this comment. This comment was left on my page, guys. This was left on my page. Check this out. Somebody came in my comment section and says, yes, TikTok is gone. No more black content creators getting banned for no reason. This person was celebrating. I banned about 8 people or 9 people yesterday who were in my comment section celebrating. They was like, haha, get a real job. I'm so happy that they banned it. Literally celebrating that people lost their livelihoods. Families suffer. They were happy about this. This stuff pisses me off, man. So this person says, yes, TikTok is gone. No more black content creators getting banned for no reason. So because that person is butthurt because they were banned, they're happy that they banned the whole thing so nobody can have anything. And as you know, that was a so-called black man. They're the only ones I see celebrating. Black folk celebrating. For them, this is a joke. So Julian comes in and says, but now creators are gonna have issues providing for their families. In other words, Julian is basically telling that person, why are you celebrating? These people are gonna have issues providing for their families. So I come in and I said, ignore people who celebrate this. People like that always been jealous of successful content creators who earn a living from their work. People who celebrate people who are celebrating, I guess what I wanted to say is people who are celebrating are evil, right? That is like celebrating the fires of California. No one should be celebrating. And if you notice, the ones celebrating are black folk. Shaking my head. That very same person would celebrate if YouTube shut down. Yet he's here viewing and mocking people. This is what we got to deal with. People celebrating, but TikTok is back. How you haters feel now? You feel good? I know that shit hurt. I know it hurt. I know this individual here is mad. You just finished saying, yes, TikTok is gone. Well, it's back. Now what? What are you going to say now? What are you going to say now? And again, if you're a TikToker, don't get too excited. Now is the time to celebrate. I ain't saying don't celebrate, but at the same time, celebrate and take what you do serious, very serious, right? Go to your TikTok, go live, let your audience know that there's going to be some changes, that you're going to be doing some work to restructure your brand and what you do as a content creator. First step, the email list. Start an email. Nobody can ban your email. Start an email list. Work on daily making content to redirect your viewers and your subscribers, followers, to sign up to your email list. That way, you always have access to your main viewers via email. So if something went wrong, you can shoot an email out to everybody that follow you. You're in total control, which means if something happened with the platform, you can shoot an email and be like, hey guys, something crazy is going on. I need everybody to head on over to X, Y, and Z. Every creator should be doing this, right? Even myself. All these things have to be implemented. And I'm talking to creators, not the haters, not the people that are jealous, none of that, because I have a lot to talk about in this live, right? A lot to talk about. I am pissed off and fed up with the way people think concerning creators, as if though you don't got a job. They'll literally go around saying, you need to get a real job. I don't want a real job like you, because your job sucks. You ain't making no money. And I'm talking about the people that are on a 9-to-5 that it's talking shit about creators, as if though they need to get a real job, as if though they're not working. If being a content creator wasn't a real job, why are you here watching? What are you watching me for? What are you watching? You wasting your time, right? Because this is not a real job. I'm not working. I'm just wasting my time, right? I'm wasting my time. Anytime you see people say, get a real job, that is a hater. That is a jealous person. That is a person who's looking at you as if though you're insignificant and that you don't matter. Do you tell people on Netflix, get a real job? Do you tell people on Hulu to get a real job that provide content? Do you tell the news media, get a real job for reporting the stories? Do you tell them to get a real job? I mean, think about the amount of jealousy. Now, check this out, guys. Check out this person in the comment named Jay. Says, it's not a job. Be real with yourself, sir. You're not working. You're talking for pay. No, you're jealous. It's not a real job. Really? It's not a real job. It's not a real job. Guys, do you see what I mean about the hate and the jealousy? You're talking for pay. It's not a real job. No, you're jealous because you're a slave. You think like a slave. You're a slave. You want people to be like you on the plantation. You're mad because you're at a dead-end job, suffering, miserable. Mad at the world. You got bills piling up. You can't afford to buy nothing. So you're pocket watching everybody else that's doing something with their life and saying, oh, it's not a real job. I'm glad you're here. I'm real glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Because people like you need to see this type of content because you're here. It's not a real job, but you're watching me. Why aren't you at your real job? I want to know. See, ladies and gentlemen, those are the kind of individuals that were laughing at the people on TikTok. Well, TikTok is back. Are you going to laugh now? Are you going to laugh now? TikTok is back up. Are you haters of content creators going to go laugh again? Are you going to go laugh? See, guys, people like that want to see you die. They're jealous, man. There's no other way to put it. There's no way to put this, guys. They're jealous of you. They're jealous because you're able to accomplish things that they can't do. So what they do is they try to mock and laugh at and make you feel like you ain't ish, like something wrong with you. It's not a real job. That's not a real job. You're a bum. You ain't working. You're just talking. That's all you're doing. You're not making no real money. You're just sitting down playing games. Really? Really, guys? Okay. Really? I'm just sitting down. I'm just here playing games. I'm just talking, wasting my time. I'm just not doing anything, right? Okay. It's not a real job. Let me see that comment again. Because stuff like this, and I'll get back to this comment in a minute. I'll get back to that in a minute. I want to really hone in on what's going on because I need for this content here to be a lesson for the haters, right? We need to examine this mindset because people like this, guys, are the reason why we have so many problems in the world. This is pure jealousy and hatred, man. It's not a job. Be real with yourself. Be real with myself. Let me show you what being real with myself is. You see this? This is one video. You see that? Get a real job, right? Get a real job. That's what you say? This is one video right here. Do you see that on the screen? Hater? Do you see that? What does that say? How much that video earned me? That video earned me $3,300 for one fucking video. Hate. Hate on that. How does that feel? How does that feel? Are you mad yet? Are you hurting yet? I want to know. I just want to know, are you hurting yet? Are you mad? It's not a job. Be real with yourself. You're not working. You're talking for pay. No, you're what I call a hater. You're jealous. That's what I see. You know? That's what I'm seeing here. Now think about that, guys. Think about what I'm showing you here. This is what they're mad at. They're mad at people that are able to go out there and win. But they don't want to see you win. They want to see you die. They want to see you die. That's what they want to see. You understand? Let me do something real quick. Hold on a second. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me look for this real quick. Boom, boom, boom. I always do this all the time. Always do this. Let me do this real quick. Because I am tired of these haters, bro. Like, for real. I am tired of these haters, bro. These haters right here are something else, man. Absolutely something else. Okay, let's get this. Okay, let's get this on the screen real quick. I just want to know, do I need to go get a real job? Or should I do what I do best? Because they want me to go get a real job. Stop telling me TikTok is back up. I already know. Like, what are you doing? Are you slow? You don't think I know that already? Why do you think I'm making the video? Stop telling me the same thing. I'm gonna start blocking people that keep repeating themselves. TikTok is back up. TikTok is back up. Duh. Right? Now, again, the person says it's not a job. So in their mind, being a content creator is not a job. What if it's not a job? How am I earning? I want to know. But I want to get the hater mad. I want to make them real upset. Check this out, guys. Check that out. Check that out right there. I want the haters to get mad. Mad. Get mad, man. It's not a real job. That video, one video, $5,600. Get a real job. Get a real job is what they say. No, you're a hater. You're a hater because you're mad you can't do what I do. You can't. You know what some haters will say? Oh, those images are not real. Listen, man, you believe what you want. Believe what you want. Content creators who know the game, they already know what it is. My point is this. You talking all this crap about what's not a real job. When you got people out here working daily doing content and you here watching them. Now think about this. You're helping me by watching me, but you still hating me. Why? Because what you're watching and waiting for is for me to fall. Just like you're waiting for TikTokers to fall. Just like you were mocking TikTokers when they got banned. You were happy for that. That's sick. How could you be happy for somebody losing their livelihood? How could you as a human being celebrate somebody losing their livelihood? And you're celebrating. So hold up. You don't want me to win. You don't want me to take care of my family because you're miserable. So let me get this straight. Because you're not happy with your life, you don't want me to be happy with mine. Right? So let me get this straight. If a content creator is doing work, producing content that people watch, you don't want them to eat. You don't want them to earn. You don't want them to take care of their family. You just want them to be miserable. Like you. That's what you want? Now, show me the content creators that actually show you receipts. Real receipts per video. Show me those content creators. They don't be transparent with the viewer. I'm showing you real receipts, but people get mad and then they get jealous. Rather than you be happy for me, you'll hate me instead. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. When I was in the projects, nobody cared. When I was in the projects, in the slums, nobody cared. But when I start to elevate, when I start to do good, when I start to take my family out the hood, is when they hate. You have the nerve to hate on the TikTokers because they lost their pages? Celebrating? Do you know how many platforms I've seen people celebrating? All last night, people were making videos laughing, ha, 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 ha. People were in the comments celebrating. I'm like, what are you celebrating for? You have mothers that take care of their kids through their TikTok. You there celebrating. Where are all the people that show me love when I win? What the fuck? You want me to lose? So let me get this straight. I got viewers on my platform that is waiting for me to fail? You sitting around watching me daily, waiting for me to die? You waiting for me to get kicked out? You waiting for me to lose my car? That's gonna make you happy? It's gonna bring you pleasure? Because it's not gonna make you prosper. Being a hater doesn't equate to value. Being jealous of people will never make you win. You got a lot of people that came to YouTube, came to TikTok, they ain't have nothing. They started using their talents and they started to grow. And rather than people be happy for them, listen, I only got a few people that are happy for me. My moderators are happy for me. And I got a few subscribers, a few that are happy for me. Everybody else, they want to see me die. They want to see me fail. They want to see my daughters begging bread. Imagine a man take care of his family, save his money to move his family, to move into a better situation, only to get hate. When I was in New York, I had no need for a car. None. I had no need for a car. Do you know how expensive it is to own and maintain a car in New York? Do I have any New Yorkers in here that can fill these people in? Do you know how expensive it is? Do you know how expensive it is for insurance in New York? Buy a brand new car in New York. See what happens. Buy a brand new car in New York. See what happens. Your insurance is going to be the price of rent. Come on now. Jealousy is one of the most biggest problems in the black community. Our people are the most jealous, the most hateful, the most wicked people on the planet Earth, guys. We hate seeing people thrive. We hate seeing people win. Who do you think make all of these rappers successful? It's not black folk. It's white folk and Asians. They make black rappers successful. It's not us, because we don't support them. We do not buy music. Our people do not buy music. We don't. How do we know this? We don't even support black-owned businesses. So if you don't support black-owned businesses, you don't support black film, you don't support black movies. You don't support black music. That's a fact. People were celebrating all of the TikTokers and telling them that now it's time for them to go get a real job. That is their business. That's their job. How you going to see? Do you know how much the lens costs for this camera that I'm on right now? Could anybody take a lucky guess how much the lens costs on this camera that I'm using right now? Do anybody know the lens price? Do anybody know? I want to know. The lens price on this camera is $3,000. $3,000 for this lens. $3,000. $3,000 for the lens that's on this camera. People say, oh, you need to get a real job. Haters are going to continue to hate because their life sucks. Now, listen, if your life sucks, that's not my problem. The problem is you've been watching me so long win that you grew to hate me. And I'm pretty sure there was one point when you did like me, but it got to the point where you saw me winning so much, it's like you just started to hate. Now, why is it that you hate me so much when you don't know me? Out of all the millions of people in the world, why you choose me? If I'm nobody and you're somebody, why you hate me? Come on. And this is why the haters are pissed with the TikTokers because so many TikTokers were able to defeat the odds and win. And they feel the same way about YouTubers. Now, you know what's so crazy about this, guys? I came from the 9-to-5 grind, so I already know what the 9-to-5 is. But for some reason, they think that we don't deal with these issues. We don't deal with issues. We don't know what's going on. People with real jobs that work on a 9-to-5, that understand work, they're not haters of content creators, because those are the people that are grinding so that they can elevate in life. On this platform here, I only have about a handful of people that really show me love and really rock with me and want to see me elevate and win. They really do. Sincerely, from the heart. We're not talking about fake love. We're not talking about people acting, viewing me from the sidelines, but hating. There's only a few people that really rock with me. Everybody else are just haters, bro. They just can't wait to see me die. They literally get up every morning, look at YouTube to see if I'm dead yet. Literally. They don't want me to win. You should be happy to see me win. You should be like, damn, I'm really happy for that brother. I seen his journey. Only a few people on this YouTube platform seen my journey. They know where I came from. And it's so sick. Like, imagine coming from the slums. Imagine coming from the ghetto. And you're able to elevate and win, and then motherfuckers start hating you. So you want me to go back? Will that make you happy? You want me to go back? You want me to get rid of my car? Do you know I don't even drive my car around? I don't got nowhere to go. You mad because I bought a car? Check this out, guys. Check this out. Let me go back to that comment. Let me see. Hold on a second. Where is it? Yeah. Check this out, guys. So I basically told the person, because the person was laughing at the people on TikTok, right? Celebrating. I said, ignore people who celebrate this, right? People like that always been jealous of successful content creators who earn a living from their work. People who are celebrating are evil. That is like celebrating the wildfires of California. No one should be celebrating. And if you notice, the ones celebrating are black folk. Shaking my head. That very same person would celebrate if YouTube shut down. Yet, he's here viewing and mocking people. So Julian came back and said 100% facts, right? So now, check this out, right? The same person comes back in and says, Ringo TV, you broke, Ringo. Stop playing with me, bruh. You need a woman to help get a car. I'm riding a sports car through my city with my money. Do you see the madness with this person? Now, the thing you need to question is, and ask yourself is this. I don't even know this person. This person said, I need a woman to help get me a car. I need a woman to help get me a car. What woman is he talking about? Because my wife don't work. She's a stay-at-home mom. She raised the kids. She take care of my girls. I'm the head of the house. This is my fucking house. What are you talking about needing a woman to help me buy a car? And why are you even focused on a car? This is what I mean about the level of hate. You got people and all content creators that are growing, maturing, and prospering. They deal with this type of stuff on a daily basis, where people pocket watch them. They get a house, everybody start counting their money. They mad. They looking at every little thing. You get super chats, they start getting pissed. They see people hitting the super chat, they like, why they giving him money for? Mad. They hear you just got a car, they mad. They never are happy. Most people that view these platforms always pocket watching creators. Why are you wasting your time worrying about my car? Why? This individual literally got in the comments and said, "You're broke. You don't know me." Why are they worried about if I'm broke or not? Why? Stop playing, bruh. You need a woman to help get you a car. The thing that you need to ask yourself, guys, is this. I don't know this person. So how do they know anything about me? And why would they be focused on needing help to get a car? I got an 850 credit score. 850. Do you understand that? This is called hate, people. And I'm going to tell you, the level of hate that I get, it only comes from black people. It don't come from white people. It comes from black people. All day, every day. All they do is hate. And you know what's so crazy about this? You had two other content creators that were with me at the dealership when I bought my car. But this person says, you needed a woman to help you. In other words, a black man can't do nothing by himself. He need a woman. And then he said, after that, I'm riding a sports car through my city with my money. Competitive jealousy. I don't see it. If you're driving your sports car with your money, why are you worried about me? Why are you worried about me? This is what we deal with every day. Jealous people. Always worrying about what the next man is dealing with. And you know what's so crazy? As much as I'm talking about this situation with TikTok, you folks out there are dealing with the same nonsense from people. You get a promotion on the job, all your coworkers are jealous. All of them, they're jealous of you. Some of you just bought a car, your first car. People on your job is mad. They see you pull up, you parked it in the parking lot. They're like, they talking about you now. You're the talk of the town on the job. How was she able to buy that car? People, stop being jealous of people, bro. That is a sick situation. You don't know what I deal with. You don't know what I go through on a day-to-day basis. You don't know about my stress levels. You don't know if I'm going through depression. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I deal with on a day-to-day basis to be watching me so hard. Anytime you watching a person so hard, you're not making no progress in your life. If you got to watch a man or a woman progress and you're looking at them elevating in life to the point where you know everything about them, every little detail, I know you're not going nowhere with your life because you're studying me too hard. You want me to fail so bad, you can't even win at nothing because you're busy watching me. I'm a winner and I think big. I don't think poverty. Don't get mad at me and don't get mad at other creators that decided to do something with their life while you want to sit on your ass waiting for the man to decide how much he gonna pay you. A creator took their life in their own hands and said enough is enough. I'm tired of waiting every 2 weeks to get a check that's not paying the bills. I'm going to use my talent. I'm going to find a better way, and they found it. And you're mad about that. I'm not talking to the people that bust their ass on their job trying to provide. I'm talking to the haters, bro. The haters that cannot stand to see another man win. I love seeing when other brothers win. I love seeing when other sisters win. You got some people on YouTube that are making a heck of a lot of money. They killing the game. And I don't hate them one bit. They are elevating. They're doing good. They winning. And I'm looking at them as motivation. Ain't no time to hate, fam. Ain't no time to hate. You see what I mean? I made videos roasting Hassan. I made videos talking about him. He probably didn't like none of my videos, but he speak real shit. You can't deny that. And he spoke real in this video. He spoke some real ish. And the thing about it is, when you speak real, people get mad because they take it personal. Like if I begin to talk about, these haters and these people, they mad because they stuck at their dead end job. A person who work at the 9 to 5, they'll take that personal and be like, oh, Ringo's looking down on me because I got a 9 to 5. No, you just mad. Because if you had any sense, you would know I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to haters. Are you a hater? So why are you taking things personal? I came from the 9 to 5. You needed me to show all the credentials? You need me to show you my resume? You needed me to show all the things that I've done? I came from that world. I'm talking to the haters who work at a dead-end job. Some of these people that are hating don't even got a job. Some of the people that are saying get a real job don't even have a job. They are literally living off of a woman. Some of these dudes that you see in the comment section running their mouth live off of a woman. They live in a woman house. They drive their woman's car, a sorry, dusty ninja, living off of a woman's back. Any man living off of a woman's back is a loser. You are a loser. Here your woman going to work, busting her tail to make ends meet while your ass is sitting home on YouTube talking crap about, oh, yeah, y'all need to get a real job. And your woman is at work? Where's your resume? I bet you don't even know how to put one together. Some of these ninjas don't got no resume. No work history. You go look at their credit report, they don't even got no credit. My credit score will hurt your feelings. Hurt your feelings. I could go do what the fuck I want to do. I could go in any bank and do what I want to do. You know why? Because I worked and did what I had to do. And yet you got people hating. They always trying to put the black man down. And then you have a black man that go out there and do what he got to do to win, and he got himself together, they don't even celebrate the brother. They don't even celebrate the brother. Imagine, I purchased my first car in my 40s, and people are mad at me. I had no need for a car in New York. They mad because I purchased a car, guys. They mad because I moved my family, trying to do better. Isn't that what a black man's supposed to do? Isn't that what they always tell us brothers, that we need to be providers and take care of our kids? Well, that's what I did. That's what I did. I stopped focusing on me. I stopped buying a bunch of unnecessary stuff and decided, you know what? Let me do what I need to do to make sure that my family is good and they're not happy for me. They're not happy for Hassan. Hassan came from the projects. He came from the streets. Took his family out. Did what he had to do. They're not happy for that. They want to see him go back. They want to see him in jail. Think about the amount of TikTokers that probably took their life, y'all. Nobody's talking about that. Think about the amount of TikTokers that probably ended it all right when the ban happened because they thought it was over. Think about that. Think about the mental health of content creators that really depended on their livelihood and had it stripped from them. Think about it. How will you feel if your job was closing down? How will you feel? That's nothing to laugh at. That's nothing to play with. You don't laugh at people for losing a job. You never laugh at that. When it comes to money matters, you never laugh at that. I don't care if you're my enemy. The last thing I want to see is your kids starving. It's the last thing I want to see. I don't care if you're an enemy. I don't care if I disagree with you. The last thing I want to see is you on the streets and your kids are suffering. Nah, that's where we draw the line. Nah. I can't be. That's evil, man. But you know, there's people that want to see that happen. I seen people in the comments. They were like, yo, I can't wait for them to shut down YouTube because I'm tired of these content creators. That's what the person said. They said, I can't wait for them to shut down YouTube because these content creators need to go get a real job. What they're basically saying is, I want the content creator that is able to earn and provide for their families to be miserable just like me. That's what they're saying. I want them to be miserable like me. Now, again, shout out to everybody on the 9-to-5 grind. You got people that got good jobs and they do YouTube at the same time, which is what you should do. At the same time, you got people with no jobs criticizing people at work as content creators. And I already show you receipts. So if you're telling me to go get a real job, I want to know, will your real job, I just want to know, will your real job pay me $3,300 for one video? Because that's what I earn from a video, one video. Do your real job pay you that? I just want to know. I need to know that so I could go get that kind of job. Telling people go get a real damn job when you don't even understand the earning potential on social media. You bugging. You wilding. You got people out here winning, eating, building, growing. They were not even able to live the life they're living now. And you're telling them to go back and get a real job. Isn't the goal to get out of the rat race? When has the goal ever been to get a job? Why in the black community, they are always telling us to get a job? They never tell us to start a business. Why? You only hear black people say this. They need to get a real job. You don't see white people saying that. You do not see white people on social media saying it's time to get a real job. White people don't talk that talk. They're always talking business. They're always speaking and talking economics. Come on now. It's always the black man or black woman that is looking down on the black man and the black woman. Imagine laughing at somebody for losing their TikTok account and mocking them. That's crazy, man. And it really pisses me off, man. It really, really pisses me off, y'all. I don't understand why people have such a hatred. It's like they want you to be broke. They want you to struggle. They want you to live in poverty so they can feel good about themselves. Shout out to Marissa for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Say you're the man. Appreciate you. Again, shout out to Marissa for supporting the show. Salute Floridine Rollo in the building. Brain Waves in the building. Salute V-Dub Man. Let me see. Forever Studios. Make sure you support Brainwaves, Advice, Topics LLC, and Floridine Rollo platforms as well. So guys, look, We're going to get into this video with Hassan Campbell. We're going to break it down. I like what he had to say in this video. What he had to say in this video is real. And it's one of them things, man, where you really have to see. Here's the thing. We have to take this thing serious, man. We really have to take this thing serious. And we have to know how to show respect where respect is due. Because as content creators, there's a lot of competitive jealousy, man. A lot. It's disgusting. But this situation with TikTok, it revealed a deep-rooted issue with black people as a whole. We got to stop this hate. We got to really stop this hate for other people that are winning. You're supposed to celebrate when a brother win. You're supposed to celebrate when a sister win. You see a sister winning, you're supposed to look at that as motivation. But like, damn, how is she winning? What is her strategy? You know what? Let me reach out to her. Hey, sister, how you doing? My name is such and such and such. I'm a YouTuber, and I know you're probably busy, but I was just wanting to know, like, do you have any tips on how I can grow? Because I watch your growth. I see your success. I'm really happy for you. Real excited for your progress. And it's like I feel kind of stuck. When you get a chance, because I know you're busy, I know you probably got a lot of different projects you're working on, please hit me back with just some tips on, you know, different things you may think I should do. And I really appreciate it. Anyway, have a nice day. And just go your way. Doesn't matter about when she responds. The whole point is you're happy. I guarantee you she'll respond to you. I guarantee you she'll reach out to you. She'll hit you back. She would hit you back and say something. You know? That's the thing that people are not paying attention to. Put a 1 if the stream is still going, because I see red on my end. I see red on my end, so I don't know if it's working properly. Let me see. What? Let me see. Shout out to Rebel for Almighty for the support. Says at Ringo, TikTok is not only shut down, they also shut down Temu and Shein. Oh, and Shein too. TikTok is back up based on what I'm seeing. TikTok is back up. I didn't log in, but the site is back up. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you're behind on the stream. I don't know if you checked, but TikTok is back up. The videos are up. People are there. If you click on live, I don't see no lives. Well, I'm not logged in, but TikTok is back up. I don't know. Maybe something happened. Somebody pulled some strings, but TikTok is back up. Right? But I appreciate the support. And so hold up. Shein, the shopping store where a lot of women be shopping, they shut that down too. Maybe it's back up too. Maybe Shein is back up. My thing is this, guys. If you're a viewer, right? Let me talk to the viewers, man. Check this out. If you're a viewer and you rock with the platform, you rock with social media influencers, and you're at the 9 to 5, don't be like these people, man. Because it's sick. I don't understand why anybody would be hating a person for winning. I don't understand that. That's not something to do. If you are not happy with your life, don't get mad with mine. Don't get mad with me because I'm making decisions to improve my situation. You don't know where I came from. You don't know the dark roads I've been on. You don't know the days I ain't have nothing to eat. You ain't know the days when I ain't have nothing to wear. You don't know those days. And that's the thing about social media that's so creepy and crazy, is that people don't know you, but because they see you winning, or what appears to be, because sometimes people could look at me now and they think, oh, I'm this, I'm that. You don't know what I'm going through right now. You don't have a clue. Do not judge me by a cover. Please don't do that. Please don't judge me by outward exterior. Don't ever do that, man. You don't know me. You don't know what I deal with. You don't know what I got to do that is on my mind stressing me out. You don't know. So stop looking at influencers as if though they're all rich. They're all making all this money. You do not know what they got. So don't pocket watch people. I cannot stand a pocket watcher. I don't like Ringo. Ringo got a car and he bought a new car. Fam, I'm in the crib working on studios and doing what I got to do. I am not outside driving around flexing. There's no need to. The only places I go to is Home Depot. That's it. People mad at me because I bought a car. So I'm not supposed to have one? You do realize in North Carolina, you have to have a car. You do know that, right? I mean, there are people in North Carolina that don't have a car, but they're struggling because you got to keep paying for drivers to come pretty much get them, and that's a lot of money. But to be mad at a person because they elevating, nah. If you have a heart like that, you're evil. Anybody that I know that is winning, I'm happy for them. I'm genuinely happy. And I want them to continue to grow because I need them to grow because it's motivating me. That's how I see it. I don't know if something wrong with the stream. Let me see. It's like it's moving funny. So put a 1 in the chat if you were able to log into TikTok. I see someone named CC said we logged in. I don't know if you meant logged into TikTok. I don't know. Was anybody able to log into TikTok and get in? The stream may end up resetting, guys. It may end up resetting on its own, but don't worry about it. It'll just refresh. I don't know why it does that, but you know how the internet is in North Carolina, man. When you live in a rural area in North Carolina, man, the internet be bugging, but that's going to change in the summer because based on what I heard from Spectrum, they're going to be doing some upgrades to their system. So the internet is going to be better coming in the summer. There's going to be some upgrades. So people were able to log into TikTok. You can log into TikTok. You can't post videos or messages, but you can log in. Maybe because the system have to boot up. If that's the case, the system have to boot up, guys. I'm going to explain what's going on. The reason why you're unable to post videos is because they shut it down in America. So they're letting the system reboot. Right now, the system is rebooting. Whatever they did, they're making the system reboot. So it's going to take time before people are able to post videos. You gotta wait for it to reboot. I don't know what's going on with this system here, but something bugging out. It's like moving ultra slow. It's moving ultra slow. Even on my end, like it's bugging out. that means that it's going to restart. Like the internet part is going to restart by itself, and then it'll be good. Oh, let me do this. I don't know why it's doing this. Like, it's just moving slow, like if something else is on. I don't know. But anyway, let's get to this video. See, it just reset. It just reset it just now. I told you I was going to reset. It just reset it. So put a 1 in the chat and let me know if it's back on. Let me know. Put a 1. My screen just reset it by itself. So let me know if it's good. And remember, it's not on my end, it's the internet. I have no control over that. Remember, I'm not in New York. But I want to get to this video and break this thing down. So we're going to start the video right now. We're reacting to a Hassan Campbell video. And I want to hear what he got to say, because what he said is pretty much what I thought and what I was saying in my video. Not the same exact things. He said it in a different way. But let's review the tapes. Is the volume on?
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? All right, so as y'all know, they put a ban on TikTok. And as of today, in America, you can't log on TikTok. Now, to anybody out there that was a TikToker that was successful, hold your head. And first and foremost, let me salute you, because I've been sitting back and watching and seeing the hate. It's like me being a YouTuber. I had a TikTok, but I ain't really play with it like that. But me being a YouTuber, it brings me to a conversation that I had just recently with somebody. And it went like this. We was having a conversation, and I said that for me, YouTube was like a mistake. This wasn't a dream. It was a mistake. Something that I just started doing, and I became good at it. And honestly speaking, I'm going to just keep it all the way 100. If you really watch my channel, especially lately, or even throughout the years, you see me hold a cell phone to show you other people or do reaction videos, which means that I don't even try to be the best of the best, but I am. And I had a person say to me, or argue with me, like they got offended when I said that this wasn't my dream. And it became an argument, and I had to look like, because the jealousy and the envy started spewing through their skin.
A lot of jealousy, guys. Now, you have to pay attention to what he's saying here, right? He said that this wasn't a dream of his. Do you understand? Which means he had a camera, came online, was just doing content, had no idea it would turn into something big. Same thing. I got the same story. It ain't like I just woke up and said, hey, I'm going to be a YouTuber. I was doing YouTube since 2006. And I was just uploading videos, having fun, because I just love to talk. And next minute, I started to grow. I was at the 9 to 5, doing the 9 to 5 gig while doing YouTube. I didn't have it planned like, oh yeah, I'm going to be a YouTuber. Never had it planned. It just happened. And then people started to hate me for it.
And it just kind of made me feel like creepy crawly, like, ooh. But that brings me to this conversation here, what we having. See, some of you TikTokers, right? You was the best at what you do.
Do you notice, ladies and gentlemen, while we're listening to Hassan talk, right? Notice the comments in the chat. Notice the hate. Nobody's listening or paying attention. Are y'all seeing what I'm saying? Here he is talking real about a situation, and all you see in the comments is people saying he's a clown, he's a this, he's a that. This is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. How viewers come to these platforms, right? They watch you and they hate you at the same time. None of y'all listening to anything he got to say. What are you here for? Are you here to learn something, or are you just here to hate? Which one? Which one is it? Are you here because you want to learn something, or are you here to hate? Which one? It's not no damn opinion, bro. You here to hate. If you here to hate, leave, bro. I don't got no time for all that nonsense, man. It's 2025, dog. Y'all with all this damn hate all day. What the hell you here for? Well, I'm here to teach. You here to hate. Oh, it's my opinion. Well, then your opinion is not welcome. Your opinion not welcome. If you here to hate, you in the wrong place. Leave. I'm here trying to teach. I'm trying to play the tapes so people can learn something. All you saying is, oh, he's a clown. He's a this. He's a that. You ain't learning if you running your mouth, dog. That's like walking in a classroom. I'm trying to teach and you back here joking. It's just hate all damn day. Let me rewind back the tape. If you're going to come into this live chat with hate, I'm blocking you.
Or argue with me. Like, they got offended when I said that this wasn't my dream. And it became an argument. And I had to look like, because the jealousy and the envy started spewing through their skin. And it just kind of made me feel like creepy crawly, like, ooh. But that brings me to this conversation here, what we having. See, some of you TikTokers, right? You was the best at what you do. The people in your life wasn't giving you the attention that TikTok was giving you. But not only that, you figured out a way to beat the odds.
You heard that, Key? You figured out a way to beat the odds. That's what they don't like. That's what they didn't like about the TikTokers. They figured out a way to beat the odds. And that goes for any social media platform. We figured out a way of how to win by using our talents, gifts, and everything. I mean, think about it. To be live and have 600 people viewing, listening to me while I'm talking about some real ish. How many people can actually go do that? To have the attention of the people's ear, to listen and grow from what you're saying is real, man. And some people can't stand that, man. It's like they don't want you to win. They want you to die. Imagine, I'm trying to teach. I'm playing the tapes so that Hassan can break down what he's saying. And rather than people listening to learn from what he's saying, they're busy saying, oh, he a clown. He a this, he a that. So why the fuck you here for if he a clown? It pisses me off, man. Grow up. It's like social media have become a damn pit for nothing but hate. It's where demons and devils come to hate. It's one thing to have constructive criticism. That's one thing. But just to hate all damn day? Just hating all day. Why are you here watching? Why are you watching for? If I'm such a loser, if I'm all the negative things, why are you here? Don't watch me.
And you started accumulating money and getting checks from TikTok.
There you go.
To where that you didn't even have to go to work. You was actually able to buy cars and pay bills. And that right there, it reminds me of something that I read in the Quran, where Allah says, when bad befalls you, they rejoice.
They rejoice. That's what happens, guys. Let me show you the hate, guys. Let me see if I can pull this up for you. Let me see if I can pull this up. I want to get the hate so y'all can see. I want y'all to see the hate. Because this level of hate is what viewers need to see. I want you to see the level of demonic activity, the demons, everything that you're going to see when you speak real talk. Let me see if I can pull this in and show you this. All right, so we got that. Give me a minute. Let me get this and this. All right, now watch this, guys. I want to show you this. I need for you to see how the hate works, because content creators deal with this every day. Check this guy. Check this out. This dude says, all this social media about to be gone. Go get a damn job. That's hate. That's coming from a broke person who's jealous, pocket watching. Imagine that. He's saying all this social media stuff going to be gone, but yet he's on social media. What is he here for? To hate. Another person says, calm down, bro. You going to have a stroke. In other words, they're casting curses. This is what you get as a content creator who's doing your job. People wishing you to get strokes and people that want you to be gone because they want you to get a real job. When people say get a real job, that translation, getting a real job, mean I need you to be miserable like me. I need you to get pennies on a dollar just like me. I need you to struggle just like me. When they say get a real job, that's what they're saying. I want you to be broke like me. I want you to be in poverty. I want you to be in the slums, in the ghetto like me. I'm tired of being here by myself. I need some company. That's why they say misery loves company.
To see you hurt and pain and cry, like when they took TikTok away.
Yep.
But
Let me wind it back.
Like when they took that right there, it reminds me of something that I read in the Quran, where Allah says, when bad befalls you, they rejoice. To see you hurt,
yep,
and pain and cry.
That's what they want.
Like when they took TikTok away.
When they took TikTok away, they rejoice. They want to see you cry. They want to see you hurt. You got people that want to see me die right now. People that come in my live chat, in the comments, they would love to hear news that I died, that I got kicked out, that I lost my house, that I lost my car, that I got in a car accident, car is wrecked. They would love to hear news like that. It would make them rejoice.
But when good befalls you and good things happen to you, like when you on TikTok and they get to see the like, the share,
yep,
the subscribes, the follows.
Yep.
It irritates their soul.
There you go. Imagine they're saying, go get a real job when jobs are not even hiring. There ain't no jobs. What are you talking about? There are no jobs. There are no jobs. People can't even get a job. There are no jobs. This is why they're jealous. They're jealous because you're able to make a way and have success while they're struggling.
To see that somebody is paying attention to you. Because in today's time, with social media, the number one drug is attention.
Yep.
This is why you hear them sucker dudes that's from the block
Yep.
Tell you I'm lit in real life. I'm lit in real life.
But they really not doing nothing. Just like how you see people coming in my live chat every minute expressing their hate. Those are those sucker dudes that are always talking about they lit in real life. But if you so lit, why are you over here? If you so lit, why are you here wasting your time getting blocked every minute? Playing high school games. A grown man that's focused on his bread would not be in my live chat talking ish. You'll be too busy focusing on your kids, your family, your money. You will not be over here talking garbage. That's just like a ninja talking about bashing women all day on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. Any man that's on YouTube talking about bashing women all day don't got a woman. Because if you had a woman giving you some head, you would not be on YouTube bashing women. And that's just real talk. Any man that sit around degrading and bashing women all day, he don't got a woman. Because if he had one, he won't have time to do that.
If you so lit in real life, why are you on the internet?
Yeah.
The internet was made was it made for street people? Why are you street people coming to the internet if you're so lit in real life?
Right.
That's jealousy and envy.
Jealousy and envy.
I salute to anybody who've lost their way of providing for their family. That's the bottom line to that. You lost your way of providing for your family. You can go to sleep and you can wake up whenever you want to. You don't have to work 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours.
Right.
Like a slave all day. You was able to actually pop out a video, a 60-second video,
right,
and feed your family.
Right.
My prayers go out to y'all. I understand.
Now, which one is better? Which one is better? Popping out a 60-minute video, a 60-second video, and earn a living, or sitting at some damn job for 8 to 12 hours suffering all damn day, and you get the same paycheck every time? Because your job is not paying you no more. Your job is only paying you enough to get to next week. 99.9% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. If you miss one paycheck, you will be homeless. And you telling people go get a real job? Go get a what? Go get a real job. So I could be one paycheck away from being homeless. Are you bugging out? You know how much rent costs? You know how much mortgage is? People paying mortgages, rent, car note, cell phone, gas bill, light bill, internet, cell phone, insurance. Man, you out of your mind? A job is not paying you enough to do all that. You got people that work at the 9 to 5, they got to save both of their checks in order to pay their rent. You got to combine 2 checks to pay your rent or mortgage. Your rent and your mortgage, your insurance, light, gas, utilities, sewage, all that stuff, man, costs money. Go get a real job. You got people out there got to have 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. All you do is work. You never have time off. You at work all day. You go to one job, 8 hours. You leave that job to go to another job. Damn, you don't got no time. You don't got no time for your kids, no time for your family. You call that getting a real job? I call that slavery. That's slavery. That's not a real job. That's crazy how people think, dog. It's like they want you to go backwards. People that are content creators is never going back to no damn job. Because once you taste and see what you can earn and how you can really be, you ain't never going back there. You gotta be crazy. What? You got some people that would rather die than go back to a damn job. They would rather die. They be like, what? Go back to what? And what? You bugging. Never.
What you've been going through or what you went through. And to you YouTubers and people that's making money off of Instagram and Facebook, First and foremost, if you've been making videos on YouTube and you've been around for a little while, y'all haven't been paying attention to how YouTube is not sending out your notifications, or you've been paying attention to your numbers and your numbers is just not adding up.
I see that all the time where my numbers is not adding up. You know what I mean? I see that all the time. That they don't send the notifications. Things is just weird. I get all of that.
You haven't been paying attention to channels like Vlad and Adam 22, how even with academics might get good numbers when he go live because they ain't completely canceled him out yet, because they're not going to get rid of all of their content creators. But you haven't noticed that certain content creators got to put out 20 videos a day to now accumulate some numbers so that they can get a bigger check? You haven't been noticing?
My thing is this, guys. Why is it that as black people, the only thing we seem to know how to do is get a job? Could anybody explain that to me? Why is it that usins, the only thing we think of is getting a job? Why black people talk like that? Why Asian people don't talk like that? You ever talk to a China man? You ever talk to a Japanese man? You ever talk to an Asian man? They don't talk that language. They're always talking about businesses. They're always talking about investments. They're always talking about increase. They never talk about getting a job. They never talk that language, man. You ever had a conversation with a real white man? You ever had a conversation with a white man? They don't talk that poverty stuff. They're talking business. They always talk business. They talk about getting real money. They don't have that poverty mind, bro. I cannot stand when people say, go get a real job. What they're basically saying is, come on, black, back to the plantation. I don't like the fact that you're a runaway slave who is living in the big house. I need you to be out in the field with me. Same thing. I'm not doing that. And again, salute to the people that are on the 9-to-5 that are earning a living and thinking of better ways to improve yourself. If all you're doing is that working at 9-to-5 for the rest of your life and you're not trying to grow, shame on you. Especially if you're a man. A man is supposed to be at the 9-to-5 working to elevate, not to stay there. Never stay there. Always elevate. I just don't like the fact that people will crap on a content creator as if though they're not doing anything productive. They winning. You know how much hard work goes into this? You know how much blood, sweat, and tears it takes to make content? Every single day? Every single day you got to have content. Just like every single day you got to go to work. What happened when you take a day off? What happened when you call out from work and you don't got no leave of absence? You don't got no time on the books. What happened? You lose money. You lose money. So what happens as a content creator if you don't do no videos for a week? You don't get paid. Some content creators can afford to take a week off because when they post a video, it get big numbers, big views. They're able to earn big, and they don't have to sit around making videos consistently all the time because one video did them well. If I post a video and got 1 million views today, I could take off for the whole week. I could take off for the whole month. 1 million views? I could take off for the month. But I won't. But I'm just saying, 1 million views, man, that's going to earn you a lot. That's going to earn you a lot. And just because you got a lot of views doesn't necessarily mean you're going to earn a lot of money. It all depends on the topic and what advertisers are willing to pay. But the thing that I don't like is the pocket watching, man. You know how many people I got pocket watching me? Every day. I'm like, damn, you spend so much time worrying about what I make. You worry about where I live. You're worrying about all these different things and you're not helping yourself to grow. What are you doing as a man to better your family? Because you ain't bettering your family worrying about me all day. You're not. Shout out to Rebel for Almighty for the support. Says it's some of elderly single mother talk like that. It's a lot of people who talk like that. A lot of people. And it's disgusting. Shout out to Show Shao. See you in the building. Hold on, I missed the super chat. Is that Letitia? I'm not sure if I pronounced your name properly. My apologies if I got it wrong. But shout out to you for your support. Says, hello, Ringo. Not sure if you all are aware, but Trump has already reinstated TikTok, and it's back. Much love. We know it's back up. I already told y'all from the last stream that I did that TikTok is coming back up. I already said that. If you go back to the last stream that we did yesterday, I made it very clear that TikTok is coming back up because from an economic standpoint, it would make no sense. Why would you shut down something that's a moneymaker? That don't make no sense. You're taking millions of jobs away from people. Millions of people that run businesses. The TikTok marketplace, all of that stuff brings in money. So from an economic business standpoint, it would be ludicrous and senseless to ban TikTok. That's why I said to the TikTokers to stay positive that TikTok is going to be back. I made that clear yesterday. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you for your support and informing those that may not know. We already knew from the beginning. I already knew from when we went live. But let's go.
That certain channels, even some of the big channels, numbers have been being suppressed. It's safe to say nobody's safe on this internet.
Nobody ain't safe on the internet, and he's right about that. But at the same time, if I can, I understand exactly where Hassan is coming from by saying nobody ain't safe. Now, in context, what he's basically saying is if this happened to the TikTokers, it can happen to any of us, even on YouTube. At the same time, what I would also like to throw out there is this. Don't have a fear complex if you're a YouTuber in terms of, okay, since this happened to TikTok, let me fear that this is going to happen to me. No, we don't want to do that. I take what he's saying in terms of nobody's safe, which means nobody's safe. You're not safe on your job. All of you that are at the 9 to 5 that got a job, none of you are safe, which means your job can close down. They can have cuts at your job right now and shut you out. So nobody's really safe. Nobody's safe. There's no job security. All I'm saying is be thankful. Remember my video that I made the other day where I told everybody be thankful? The video that I did about the California fires, and I said be thankful. Learn how to thank God for what you got. You know? Don't be looking down on people because you might have more success. Remember I said that? So my point is, don't make it a thing of living in fear, like, oh, because any of us, this can happen to. They can have layoffs at Target. They could close down certain stores. Matter of fact, I saw a report that said they're closing down, I think it's Target, certain Targets or certain places in black communities because of all of the looting that keep going on. You see what I mean? So now think about all those jobs that are going to be lost. So nobody is safe when it comes to job security, but we don't want to live in fear of losing a job or losing a channel or losing our livelihood. This is something I don't play with. Even if you're my hater, even if you're a hater that hate me, the last thing I would wish on you is that you lose your job and your family suffers. I would never wish that on even my enemies or haters. That's not cool. That is not cool. That is never a cool thing to make fun of when somebody is struggling, hungry, thirsty, and broke, and busted, and down and out, and they're kicked on the street and they're homeless. That is not something to be laughing at, fam. Even if you're my damn enemy, I would not laugh at you like that. That is no laughing matter. I might disagree with you. I might roast you. I might make videos about you. I might do all of that stuff. But if I saw that you homeless, and really fucked up, I might even hit your damn Cash App. That's real talk. I might even hit your Cash App. Because that right there, I don't play with that, man. I don't like that feeling. I've been there already. I know what it's like. Listen, I know what it's like to be homeless. I know what it's like to be hungry. I know what it's like to live in lack. I know what it's like when you don't know what the fuck you gonna do to get to the next day. I know what that's like. I know what it's like. It's not fun. It's the worst feeling ever. People coming into the comments saying, what happened to Hassan? If you were watching a live stream, you would know nothing happened to him. Pay attention. You know what I mean? Damn, I cannot stand when people come into a live chat and they don't know what's going on and they just automatically start assuming stuff. Watch the video so you can learn. You want everybody to fill you in on what went down and what happened. Go to the beginning of the video and watch the whole stream through so you can learn. Don't be too quick to respond and you don't even know what's going on. If you're late to class, don't come in the class disrespecting by saying, hey, teacher, what is the class about? First of all, you're 35 minutes late. Matter of fact, you're an hour and 36 minutes late. We're not going to tell you what's going on. You got to make up the class. This is a very serious topic. This ain't no damn games here, man. People out here losing livelihoods and people laughing. This ain't no laughing matter. I tried to keep people smiling yesterday because of all the dark cloud that was all over the place. I tried to make y'all laugh and have a little giggle, man. Because when you lose something, man, that's not no game, bro. That is not no game, man. It's the worst feeling ever, man. I tell you. Listen, I don't know if anybody did the unthinkable, but after TikTok shut down, you never know. People probably ended it all, bro. They probably ended it all once they saw that their TikTok was gone because they didn't know what they were going to do. And we might see news reports later on about people that off themselves because of what happened. That's how serious this is, man. You got people that been at a job for 30 years and their job cut them off. And that's all they had to take care of their family. And the person grew depressed, stressed out, and ended it all. It's not no game, bro. People out here really struggling and suffering. And people hating on people because they winning. Never hate on a man or woman when they winning. You supposed to salute and congratulate. I can have all the criticism for you. I can roast you in the comments. I can make videos roasting you. But if you really fell on hard times and you struggling for real, then I can't really rock with that, fam. Look at the other day. Y'all remember the other day when I made that video with LaTruth? Put a one in the chat. Y'all remember that video? When I made the video about LaTruth when he set up the GoFundMe. Y'all remember that? And I was talking about how he's setting up the GoFundMe. It's supposed to be a rich cat. He's supposed to be a brother that got bread. And I was like, why he setting up a GoFundMe? And I was roasting him. Remember that? Y'all remember that, right? Okay. Just in case you don't know the backstory, his brother hit me up. His brother hit me up, but I didn't check the DM. But his brother sent me a message. I didn't check it, but his brother made a video. And basically, the brother made a video and he was kind of like breaking down how his brother's going through a few things and boom, 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 being respectful. He didn't come at me sideways. He came fully respectful. I looked at his video. I was like, you know what? I hear what his brother is saying. His brother was able to articulate himself in a way that made me understand the magnitude of the problem. So I did a reaction to the video and basically said, I'm not going to make no more videos roasting LaTruth. No more. And then I end up learning some backstories of some of the issues that man faced with his ex, where she did something very dirty to that man. This man had a Facebook page that was bringing in serious paper. And she deleted the page, y'all. Deleted the page that was making the bread. Deleted the man's page because she had administrative authority. And he forgot. And she deleted the page. Made that brother lose all his money. Once I saw that, and I realized the magnitude of the problem of where he was placed in financially, I said, you know what? Me making videos roasting him, that's not cool. So I had to pretty much say, you know what? I'm on ceasefire. Had to cease fire because I thought the brother had paper. I thought he was winning. I was like, you know, let me just critique him a little bit. Why you starting to GoFundMe if you get into the bag already? Like you making bread, you out here hustling the people. Like, you know, I'm very passionate about that. But when I realized that the brother's really hurting, I said, you know what? I don't want nobody to do that to me, man. So I had to switch my tune. You see what I mean? I had to switch my tune and say, I can't do that. But it took his brother to make a video. And I had to listen and realize that as much as I thought I was doing the right thing by roasting, I was actually causing the brother more pain. You see what I mean? So I had to check myself and say, you know what? I'm not going to participate in whatever campaign people got against that man. After I heard the backstory, I said, nah. She deleted a page, guys, that was literally bringing this guy in $1 million, y'all. $1 million. $1 million Facebook page, bro. Delete it. Come on now. That's crazy. How many times are people going to come in to say TikTok is no longer banned? We know that already. Stop coming in here acting as if y'all smart and we're slow and we don't know nothing. We already know that. Right? Let's get back to the tape.
We are entering a new world order. And part of that new world order, if you ever read up about the new world order, the middle class will be knocked out. You'll either be super rich or super poor.
And that's happening. Now, to add on to what he's saying, I've been seeing that lately. And I think what they're trying to do is they don't like the fact, first of all, that people making bread. That's another thing. And this goes for every platform. And those of you that were raised in the hood, that grew up in the projects, you know what I'm talking about. Technically, you don't even supposed to be making it. You technically not supposed to have nothing. You're supposed to be struggling. So they really don't like the fact that these platforms were able to afford a lot of people the ability to live a life that under normal circumstances, they would never be able to live, y'all. You would never be able to live if it wasn't for these platforms. These platforms gave you access to tools to be able to express yourself in a way that afforded you to elevate your family. And a lot of times the powers that be don't like that because it's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be the rich and the poor. But if people on social media are able to eat and build platforms and grow and make money, that's something they don't like. The algorithm on TikTok, I'm hearing, is a real good algorithm that actually help you to become discovered. For real, for real. There's a lot of people that are doing very well on TikTok. You know what I mean? And all that's going to do is motivate me to set up shop over there and grind it out. So again, shout out to the TikTokers. I keep telling y'all, keep your head up, do what y'all got to do, because it is not over. And always remember, you're a content creator. So it might look like you got defeated. It might look like, oh, they banned it, but just give it some time because they restored the platform. You got to give it time and you'll be able to upload videos again. I've seen this happen already where a site got banned and then when they reinstate it, it takes time for the system to update. and then you'll have access to upload content and do what you normally do. So let's get back to the tape.
So I salute, and my prayers go out to anybody who's lost their income, because the worst feeling in the world is to be like them suckers that be sitting up there looking at your check.
Yep.
See, one thing about me, I don't want to be that dude that got to call somebody up on the phone and ask them, can you borrow $20?
Right.
And you don't want to be that person either. But those people that's asking to borrow the money, that's doing bad in life, those are the ones that's sitting up there laughing at you.
That's exactly it, y'all. That's exactly it. That's why I'm saying he's speaking some real ish here, fam. Those are the people that are sitting back praying for you to die. Praying for you. If they hear you get a house, they're like, what? Hold up. He got a what? Nah. A house? Nah, bro. I want him to die, man. Yo, that's so-and-so? They at the dealership? Nah. I want him to lose his car. I don't want him to win. That's him out with his family having a good time? Nah, I don't want him to do that. That's crazy. Let me see. He is speaking real talk. Again, you can have your disagreements with Hassan, whatever the case is. He belong in these YouTube streets, regardless how any of y'all feel. He belong in these YouTube streets, man. YouTube would not be the same without a lot of content creators, fam. There's people that belong here. They were made to be here. You know what I mean? I can have all the criticism. I can roast. I could do all of that. But I show respect when respect is due. I always do that. I am always known to show respect where respect is due. You know what I mean? This is real talk, because you got people that were able to do what they had to do to take care of their families. And a lot of times people be sitting on the sidelines, pocket watching your checks, trying to tally up what you make, trying to dox you, find out where you live. You got people that be driving by your house, creepy, weirdos, sickos. Why? Because they don't like the fact that you're winning. They want to see you lose. They want to see you die. I'm going to set up shop on TikTok. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm setting up shop everywhere. And like I said, to all the content creators, right? Get that email list going, right? Take the advice that I'm giving, get the email list going, set up an email list so that you can have your viewers, your subscribers pretty much rocking with you, so you could keep connection with them. So no matter what goes on social media, you're able to send a message. It could be a simple message of, hey guys, shout out to all my supporters. Just want to wish y'all a good day, a good weekend, whatever the case is. That way it's like you're in communication with your viewers. You know what I mean? Because they could be going through something and you could send out one message and it reach all your viewers that are on your email list that you created. So if there's anything every content creator should be doing moving forward in 2025 is set up an email where you can keep in contact with your real viewers who rock with you. I think that's a cool thing to do. It's something that may take a little time for you to set up, because I understand everybody is busy. I haven't even set up one yet, even though I'm giving the advice. I haven't set up one yet, but that's something that I'm going to pretty much be doing. And I think that all content creators can benefit from that. And me keeping that to myself wouldn't make the community a better place, because this is the creator economy. And others who are not a part of that economy, they don't know or understand the importance of doing all of this stuff. I think like a businessman, and I don't have time to be hating all damn day. You know what I mean? Social media is a business. Everybody that hates on us as if though we ain't shit, I don't know what they on. I don't know what they smoking, but we provide content, real content that people engage with. You know what I mean? Because if you rock with me and I'm doing what I'm doing and you've been rocking with me for years, communicating with me for years and doing all this stuff, then what do you think that does for you economically if I have a platform and I'm reaching hundreds of thousands of people every single day and you communicating with me and we cool? Hey, yo, Ringo, what up, bro? Yo, I just started a YouTube channel, man. I set up shop, kind of doing my thing, got a few views. You think it's possible, man? You could kind of plug the channel, man. Like, it is what it is, on your free time, if that's cool. No problem. No problem. Why? Because you supported me. So you telling me I can't support you now? I would have no problem. Be honored to do that. You know what I mean? And when I do that, you might have a few people that might show up to your channel. Doesn't mean everybody gonna go over there and start rocking with you, because again, people got to get to know you. People weren't rocking with Hassan all the time. There was a time when people probably wasn't even rocking with none of his videos. You know what I mean? Every YouTuber started off small and then they started to grow when they started building a fan base. That's how it worked. Everybody got to pay their dues. The people on TikTok was able to grow because they were consistent and they built an audience. That's how it works. A lot of people don't care about these issues because it don't affect them. That's another thing that content creators got to understand. People don't care about TikTok being banned because it don't affect them. It's not affecting their money. It don't affect their money. So that's why they're laughing. That's why they're mocking and making jokes, because it don't affect them. But let you lose your job. Let your job tell you we're cutting you off. All of a sudden now, you start being concerned. When you realize that mortgage is due. That car note, they want their money. When that month is up, that car note, that bank, they want their bread. They don't want to hear nothing about they shut down my platform. They don't want to hear that. You better have that bread in your account so it could be deducted to pay that note. If not, they're going to open your damn garage and take that car. They coming. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of people are hating, because the TikTok apocalypse doesn't affect them. But even if something don't affect me, by the pure fact that it affected other content creators, I feel for them, because that would mess me up if YouTube just says, hey, we're shutting down tomorrow. No warning, no whatsoever. Now, here's the thing. The people on TikTok did have a warning, because this ain't the first time this happened. They've been threatening to shut down TikTok since like a year or two ago. So there was more than enough time for TikTokers to prepare. But the thing that I don't like is how people keep looking at people on social media as if though they don't really work. Y'all don't understand what goes into all of this, fam. Think about this. I've been talking now an hour and 52 minutes. Could you do that? Could you do that and hold 600 people watching you? Could you do that? Go ahead, try it. Try it. Go live right now. Set up a YouTube channel. Go live. I guarantee you won't have nobody viewing. Nobody won't be viewing. Nobody. It takes time to grow. You don't just grow overnight. It takes time. And that's what we all have to understand, that everything takes time. This is another comment that I got from somebody, right? Let me show you this. This person says, I agree to disagree on this one. That's crazy that TikTok is the only source of income for some people. All I have to say is get a real job. See what they keep saying? Were they homeless before TikTok and all these platforms came along? Do you see the level of hate in that comment? That's how much hatred people got in their heart. Imagine that. That's crazy. Notice they have words. That's crazy that TikTok is their only source of income. I can guarantee you that that person only have one source of income, but they talk a load of horse crock. So what if TikTok is their only source of income? Think about why you say that. All I have to say is get a real job. Why they always say get a real job? A real job don't pay you nothing. None of us should be telling people to get a job. How about start your own business? How about be an entrepreneur? They always telling us to get a real job. It's crazy, man. That's coming from a place of jealousy, man. Pure jealousy. I would never tell anybody, go get a real job. And they're a content creator? No. I would never tell them that. I would literally encourage those people to continue on another platform and so forth.
Or better yet, the ones that went to college and got a degree and all you did was pop out a video when you make more money than them. They ain't feeling that.
Of course they're not feeling that because you making more money than them. You making more money. That's why they say that. Somebody said, I'd rather be unemployed than TikTok. What? I don't even know what you're saying. If you're saying it's better to be unemployed than to be a TikToker, you need to check what you just said. That don't even make no sense. Because if you're a TikToker and you're monetized, you're employed. Is everybody crazy? I want to know, is everybody nuts? People make money, way more money than you make on your 9-to-5, and you're telling them to go get a real job. You know what you're trying to do? You're trying to make yourself feel like you're doing better than them. That's what you're trying to. You're basically, when you tell people go get a real job, what you're essentially saying is, I'm making more money than you at my 9-to-5. No, you're not. You're not. You're not. The amount of successful TikTokers, we had people that are on there that are millionaires. You're not making more money than them. You have people on there making $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month. You're not making more money than them. Stop it. And you're telling them to leave that to go work a minimum wage job, and you call that have a real job. Now they can't see their family no more, right? Their woman got to go work too. Nobody's watching the kids. You call that having a real job? I don't understand that. You got people in the comments still saying TikTok is back like we're dumb and slow. People still in the comments telling us TikTok is back like we don't know that already. Like we just started the show. People are funny, man. Let's get back to the tape.
There's a lot of negative energy out there.
A lot.
For people that can't feed their family right now.
A lot.
That's my take on the situation, and I personally don't even like it. I see the people crying about TikTok.
I seen many videos of people really crying. Not no fake tears, not no filters. I saw people crying. People are upset.
You got people that's going through mental illness.
There you go.
They don't have friends in real life.
They don't got nobody to talk to.
And the only interactions that they really get is off the internet. So they're crying.
Yep.
Because they accumulated friends, followers who's messaging them and giving them donation and showing them support that they don't even get in their own family.
I saw this one white chick. She was on TikTok crying, and she said when she started, it's because her job, she had a dead-end BS job, wasn't getting no money. She was doing her TikTok, and then one of her videos went viral. She started making money, and then she figured out how to do content. She started to edit, and then she said it got to the point where she was making so much money, she no longer need to be at that job, and she stopped going to her job. She quit her job, and she was making money, and she said it was enough for her to pay her rent. It was enough for her to pay her bills, and that was her goal, is to be able to pay her bills and not having to work so much, struggling every day. You know what I mean? And now she said that TikTok taking that away from her, it burned her up. She started crying. She was doing a live, and I'm watching the video, and I'm like, damn. She really hurting, man.
Because the reality of it is, most of the people that's successful Like when you watch me on YouTube and you see people actually sending me money in my super chat and spending money with me, or you see people in the comment section giving Hassan Campbell compliments and praises and showing me love.
They hate when that happens. They hate seeing the super chats go up, especially when they read.
99.9% of those people, I don't even know.
Yep.
I got people that's still alive on these streets that I jumped out of my bed for.
Let me tell you something. You see that comment that somebody just posted? That's the worst comment you can ever post. You see that comment you just posted? That's the worst comment. I hate that comment. I don't like that comment. I think it's one of the worst kind of comments in the world. I think that comment is from the gates of hell. Right? Let's examine it. Let's examine your comment. Right? I'm going to show you this. I got to break this thing down because we do this all the time and we don't realize that it's a poverty mindset. Right? Let's break this comment down. This comment right here. This comment is the worst comment ever. Never put all your eggs in one basket. That is a dumb comment. It is. I hate that comment. You know why? Because it's a comment that makes no sense. Because right now, in your own life, personally, you have all your eggs in one basket. You live in one house. Your eggs is in one basket. That's why I'm saying it's a dumb comment, really. All your furniture is at one location. Your life is in one location. Because unless you're rich, you don't have 2 locations. You don't have 3 locations. So all your eggs is in one basket. You are living in one place. So if your house go up in fire, guess what? All your eggs is in one basket. Come on now. Here's another comment. Let's examine this one too, guys. Here's another comment. Another comment. Let's see where it go. There we go. Hold on. Another comment, right? We see these type of comments all the time, right? Let's see. So again, this comment here, never put all your eggs in one basket. That's a poverty comment because every last one of you have one job and you live in one place, right? So if you live in one place, all the furniture you buy, the car, the house, the this, the that, all of that is in one place. If you're a homeowner and you have one house, all your eggs are in one basket. You don't have 2 houses. You don't have 3 houses. So you cannot tell nobody to not put their eggs in one basket when you live in a basket. The comment makes no sense. We've been trained to say it, but it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Because unless you have 5 streams of income, don't say that. And number 2, if you ain't teaching nobody how to win, don't say that. I don't like when people say that. Here's another comment that people love to say. This is another comment people love to say. Right? This is another one. At Ringo TV Reactions, people who start making bread on social media need to save it. That's another comment people love to say. When people make big bread, they start spending big to thinking the job or platform will pay forever. I don't like these poverty comments, man. These are poverty-minded comments. I don't think you realize that. You probably think that you're posting something that is really good, like it makes sense. It's actually a poverty, fair-based comment. Because let's examine your comment. People who start making bread on social media need to save it. How do you know they're not saving it? You already assume they're not. You already assumed they're not saving it and you don't know them. You don't know what you're saying. You think you're saying something good because you're assuming they're spending it. You're projecting what you would do. You're really projecting your habits of spending off what you earn. You're projecting. You know? I'm getting tired of people keep saying that TikTok is backed up. We've been on for 2 fucking hours. You don't think I know that already? Literally, we've been on for 2 hours. We know that already. Stop coming into the comments saying TikTok is back up. We know already. My goodness, man. That shit is fucking annoying me, man. Every minute somebody keep coming in here saying the same damn thing. Is everybody crazy? We know already. Damn. We've been on for 2 damn hours. You don't think we know? You don't think people already know? I already knew before I went live. Damn. That's like walking into a damn lecture in school. We're in college. You walk into a lecture. I've been in there for 4 hours teaching, and you coming in there to tell us some nonsense we already know. It's annoying. You know how many people came in here saying the same thing over and over? I'm like, is anybody watching the video? This is crazy, bro. Let me get back to my work, bro. Because these comments sound like they're good, but they're not. They're poverty-based. And we need to get rid of those type of comments. We cannot be out here thinking like this. People who start making bread on social media need to save it. Well, what about people that have a real job? The people that got a real job, are they saving their money? No, they're not. You know why they're not saving their money? Because they're not making no money to save. The average person that get paid a paycheck only have enough to make it to next week. If you miss out on one paycheck, you will be homeless. The average person at a 9-to-5 job cannot save money. They can't save any money. They can't. The only way you can save money through a 9-to-5 is if you're making 6 figures. And even with 6 figures, if you're living above your means, you still won't be able to save no money. But typically, people that are making between possibly $90,000 to $150,000, they're able to save money. Do you understand me? Why? Because they have lived to a certain level where they're able to establish their own house. They probably already paid off their car, or they're making enough money to make these payments every month comfortably with this job. But the average person making between 35 to about 70K, nope, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You only making enough to make it to next week. Don't lie to yourself, because you know it's true. You can't save money. You can't. You got to pay the mortgage, the rent. You got people in New York paying $3,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment. How are they doing that? You got people paying $1,000 car insurance in New York. $800. What? That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Light bill, gas bill, phone bill, water bill, sewage bill. You know how much damn bills people paying? How you going to save money when you don't even make enough money to maintain? How many of you, at the sound of my voice, actually budget your monthly expenses? Or do you just live and don't budget? You got to look at how much you get paid monthly, what are your expenses monthly, and see if it makes sense. And tell me, could you actually save money? I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you some wisdom, because maybe you don't get it. Most jobs will never pay you enough to live good. Because if they did, you'll be gone. They need you to stay there. So they're going to only pay you enough to keep you coming back. Jobs would not pay you enough to buy that nice Mercedes-Benz you want. Now, you could go ahead and use credit to go get it, but you gonna struggle. You might be like this. But when that bill come in at the end of the month, you ain't gonna be happy about that. And there's a lot of people that are in that boat right now. Yeah, you got that whip. But when that bill meet you at the end of the month, combined with your rent and your mortgage and all your payments, whoo-wee, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. It's gonna hit you. You're gonna be like, damn, was it really worth getting that whip? Was it really worth getting that house? Was it really worth doing this? That's what you wanted, right? You went way above your means, and now you struggling. You look good when you in your whip, but Visa and MasterCard is whipping you now. The interest rates are high. You ain't never gonna be able to pay for that car. And with the house and everything else and all them bills, you better be bringing in some money. Come on now. Listen. You have a lot of people, man, that came from the struggle. They started earning money. And then people start thinking they could tell them how to use their money. That's why I don't like these comments. People who start making bread on social media need to save it. You're basically saying they're not. Do you know their lifestyle? Do you know what they do? You can't say they need to save something when you ain't saving nothing. And you don't know them to know what they're doing. You said when people make big bread, see that again, you assume they're making big bread. This is what you assume this because you are watching them too much. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going on. For example, on YouTube, I could be doing a video and one of my videos are a big video and it make me money. A big video. And then my other videos, they're not making that kind of money at all. And you got to make more videos. But see, some people, they worry about what I'm making all day and they're not spending no time developing their life so that they can make money. You're too busy watching what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out myself what I'm doing. You're supposed to be worrying about what you doing. When people make big bread, they start spending big too, thinking the job or platform will pay forever. Again, that is a poverty mindset that you got. Because here's your thoughts. You said thinking the job or platform will pay forever. Well, whatever job you got, whatever business you got, that won't pay forever. So what you're saying makes no sense when you really think about it. Because what you're saying is these content creators, they think they're going to live good and they're going to keep making this money forever. Well, the 9-to-5 job you got is not going to be forever. The business that you think you're running ain't going to last forever. Nothing lasts forever. We're not going to be here forever. So live your life and stop complaining. Another person came in with this yo, I'm done. Another person comes in to tell us that TikTok is back up. I'm telling you, man. I don't feel like screaming anymore, man. I really don't, man. It's like people just walk into the stream and they just like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. You don't think we know that TikTok is back up? Like, what's the matter with you? Like, let's have the conversation. So you just walk into the live stream. You don't think we know that? Or do you think like you're giving us like special news, like breaking news, everybody, TikTok is back up? Like we don't know. Like, hey guys, sorry to interrupt. TikTok is back up. You don't think we know that already? Let me finish up this video, man, because I'm tired of getting angry, man. For real, for real. Because this is a serious topic, man. I'm not here playing, man. I'm not playing. We got to really get the poverty mindset out because, again, you may think you're giving people good info, but it's not. It's not good info. It's a fear-based comment where you're expecting to fail. And you can't assume what somebody need to do when you don't even know what they're doing currently. We're not talking about, the topic is not about people saving money. The topic was about them banning TikTok. You understand? You can have money saved and lose your job. That doesn't mean you're going to survive. Your savings is going to run out. So it doesn't matter about saving money. What does that do? Saving money. Okay, I save up some money. Okay. I lost my job. I saved some money. Okay. You're still going to need money. Your savings is going to run out. Now what? Comments make no sense. Makes no sense.
Guns blazing. For years. That won't even hit the like, share, and subscribe button.
They never do. But they complain.
How real is that? But total strangers.
Total strangers.
They'll reach out through the internet.
Yep. To hate.
In days when I got dark clouds around me and depressed. And they'll let the sun shine through the love that they give me through the internet. And make me feel like when the people that surround me don't appreciate me, that there's somebody out there that still appreciate me. I know how y'all feel. Keep your head up. They disconnected you from your following. But anybody that's watching me, that's still on Instagram that's popping, Facebook that's popping, YouTube that's popping, while you still have these platforms, it's time to get a destination, a building, somewhere where you can have meet and greets, where you can keep on interacting with your followers.
Do you not realize that all you're doing is digging yourself into a deeper pit with these comments? Like, I don't, like, come on, man. You made one comment and now you made another comment and it's just getting worse. Now we got to examine it. I think you need to understand that. When you post and you respond, I'm going to respond. And we're going to hold your comments to public scrutiny so we could examine them. Because I need people to learn. Right? So we're going to look at your comment again. Now, you already said what you said earlier. Right? So now we're going to look at this. You said, I was actually referring to the big TikTokers. That's not what you said. You understand? That's not what you said. We have your comment. Right? Let me see if I can pull it up. That's your original comment. Right? You said people who start making bread on social media need to save it. You said people, anybody that makes bread. You said when people make big bread, when people make big bread, they start spending big too, thinking the job or platform will pay forever. That is what you said. So don't switch it up. Now you saying I was actually referring to big TikTokers. That's not what you said. Right? You did not say that. You said people who start making bread. Anybody can make bread. Right? You says I was actually referring to big TikTokers that complain when the platform goes down. Because they should be grateful what they had when it was popping. Again, you sound like a hater. I'm literally calling you out on the bullshit that you post. You sound like a hater. Why? Because you're basically saying, notice who you're talking to right now. Now you're saying you're referring to the big TikTokers. who are complaining when the platform go down. And in your defense, you're saying because they should be grateful what they had when it was popping. So you're happy that it's no longer popping. In your mind, you think they're not grateful. How could you conclude they're not grateful? This doesn't make any sense. How you gonna say they're not grateful? How you gonna say they're complaining because the platform goes down? So if you work at the 9 to 5 and your job go down, should we say the same thing about you? Should we say the same thing? If your job fire you tomorrow, should we say you should be grateful when it was popping? That's what we should say about you? You're talking about the bigger TikTokers that are making money. You don't know what they make? Oh, they should have saved their money. Stop watching them. Stop watching their money. Stop worrying about what they make and worry about what you should be doing in your life. You should be saving your money. You should be taking care of your bills, your responsibilities, and not watching other people's pockets. I'm not here to play, fam. This is serious business because I'm looking at your comments and I can see that you're literally looking. No, you're not even looking at the smaller TikToker. You're looking at the ones making the money and assuming what they should do with their money. You're watching their pockets, man. You're watching their pockets. You can't see that? You're inside of their pockets, looking at their pockets. Rather than you have a positive word, you're more focused on watching pockets, talking about they should have saved this and they should be grateful when it was popping. Do you feel that same way about your situation? I mean, come on now. It don't make no sense. Oh, boy. I believe one should be grateful whether they are popping or lose it all, because everything only happens with the will of, oh, now you're bringing up God now. I'm done, guys. Let me get back to the video. I don't got no more to say to you, man. I'm done, man. This is just crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. But for the record, I'm gonna pretty much I gotta add that last comment you put because I need that to be in the record for the court so that when people watch the playback of the video, they could see how it went from you focusing on pocket watching, then you bring God up into the situation. I mean, look at the comment, guys. He says, I believe one should be grateful whether they pop in or lose it all, because everything only happens when with the will of the Most High. So if you lost a baby today, that was the will of the Most High. Right? That's what you're telling me? So if you get into a car crash and you're unable to go to work, that was the will of the Most High. Right? That's what you're saying? So now we're going to turn this thing into God, religion now. I'm done. Let me get back to the content, man. I'm done. I can't.
Now it's time, and I'm even saying this to myself, now it's time to hit the stage. Now it's time to take the show on the road, because just because they took the internet away from you don't mean you still don't have your following.
Right. That's why I said get that email going.
You just have to find another way to connect with your following. It is what it is. That's my take. Salute to everybody that lost their TikTok accounts. YouTubers, beware. Because at some point in some time, they coming for that monetization next. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. I'm out. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you.
Now, in the end part that he's spoke on about they come in for that monetization, you have to understand Hassan Campbell is always worried about somebody attacking him. I don't sit around worrying about all of that type of stuff, right? I look at life for what it is in terms of living my life to the best of my abilities, being positive and not living in a life of fear. The one thing we know is that there is no such thing as job security. Anything can happen on platforms and various other stuff. The whole thing is, do you have the will to survive? Do you have the will to make it? Do you have the will to grind it out? Do you have the will to put in the hours, put in the time, and make it happen? Do you have that will, that tenacity? Do you have the determination, the consistency, the determination to win despite the odds that are against you? If you have that, you're going to always be able to make it. You're going to always begin to thrive no matter what, because you're resilient. You refuse to lose. You refuse to give up. You're a winner. You're not a quitter. You know, I told you in my first TikTok video that they were going to restore TikTok again. I told you that, you know, but he spoke the truth. You can't deny that. And basically what he's saying at the end is just be mindful of what's going on, because everybody's always trying to stop you from making money. All of my haters, they don't want me to win. They don't want me to eat. They want to see my family suffer. Imagine that, guys. A man move out of the ghetto, move into a nice area, takes his life savings and sacrifice that for his family, and people are unhappy with me. Imagine that. Took my life savings, saved up everything, made big power moves to better their situation, and people are unhappy with me because of that. I don't get it, man. It don't make no sense. And this happens with all of you folks too. You got people that you made power moves. You saved your money. Some of you got your credit right. Did what you had to do. You moved out of a bad situation into a good situation. You didn't tell nobody about it. But eventually family and friends found out that you elevated. Next minute, everybody started hating you. And you're looking at everybody like, and you wondering why a lot of people just don't want to be around nobody. Yeah, their celebration was short-lived. I saw so many people celebrating, man. I saw YouTubers celebrate. I couldn't believe it, because I figure as a content creator, you would understand the creative aspect of social media. I saw content creators, people that are on YouTube, making videos, laughing and mocking TikTokers. I couldn't believe it. Disgusting. I bet you they not laughing now. I bet you they not laughing. All this taught me is to utilize everything on social media. Everything on social media must be utilized. Everything. It also taught me that a lot of people that view me don't like me. I would like to think that everybody rock with me, but to be honest, a lot of people don't. They just look at me to see when I'm gonna fail. You know? They're just waiting for me to die. It don't make no sense. I just don't like when people are watching our pockets so much. They got all the answers of what a content creator need to do, but in their own personal life, they got debt. They're up on their head of debt everywhere. Credit card debt like you never seen before. Struggling. Can't afford to pay their rent, mortgage, car note, nothing. Their back is against the wall. So it's in their mind, they look at the content creator as if though we're living this luxurious life and we're all millionaires. This is what they think. People think I'm a millionaire. I don't know any millionaires that starts GoFundMes. Heck, the GoFundMe that I start that is in my community section, it haven't even been fulfilled yet. So if I was a multimillionaire, why would I set up a GoFundMe? I'm just a man with a family trying to make it. And I got people that are trying to take it. They get up every morning thinking about, when am I going to die? When am I going to lose it all? So they could rejoice and feel good about their life. It's sick. It's crazy. They want me to go back to my old job. That's what they want me to do. It makes them feel, I really believe people really like when you're just like them. You see what I mean? It's like Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? Those people are filthy rich, but you can't reach them. Your words don't reach them. Nothing you say on social media reaches them because they're not on social media. They're doing major big business deals. So the hate that you really got for them, you really can't reach them. But you could talk about them on social media. But now a content creator, you know they're on a platform. So if you know they're earning money, they're surviving, they're winning, the way you reach them is by hating them and attacking them and lying on them, doxing them and doing all sorts of evil because you could reach them through social media. You won't ever come see them in the real world because you know it will be a problem. But you do it on social media. You don't like them. Why you watch them? Because you want them to fail. You're a fan, but a hater at the same time. Beware of people like that, ladies and gentlemen, because every one of us got those kind of people in our lives. Just because you're not a content creator doesn't mean you don't got haters who are the same way. Because you got haters who are the same way. They see you every day getting up in the morning to go to work, and they can't wait for you to lose your job. Your neighbors see you leave every morning, and they don't like it. They don't like the fact that you get up every morning, you got your coffee, and you're on your way to work. They don't like seeing that. They really want to see you die. Lose your job, lose your mind, take your life. This is what they want to see. Unfortunately, that's the world we're in, and predominantly my own people are the ones that wish me death. This is what they do all the time. And it's crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. They see you when you get to your car in the morning. Your neighbor is literally looking out their window every morning, looking at you jump in your car, going to work. And they hate seeing this. They hate seeing when you mow your lawn. They hate seeing you just smiling. They hate it. There are people who hate seeing you live. They don't want to see you live. They want you to die. You really think people don't do this? A lot of you right now at the sound of my voice, you got neighbors that watch you every day, watching you every day. They see when you shop. They see when Amazon deliver. They see when FedEx deliver. They see when UPS deliver boxes to your house, and they watch you and they look at you every day. And it grieves them that you're still living there. Some of you might be renting a house and you might be renting a house. Your neighbors know that you're renting that house and they watching you and they already done placed bets. They ain't going to be there long. They're not going to be there long. They're not going to be there long. They're waiting for you to lose it all. They're literally sitting there taking bets. They ain't going to be there 1 year. They're not going to make it. And they're waiting. I bet you they lose it. I bet you they get evicted. And they're talking amongst themselves about your failure. pocket watching you the whole time, trying to inquire, what do you do for a living? How much money you make? What do you do? So they could size you up to see what's in your pockets. Sick people, man. They're sick. It don't make no sense, man. It make no sense, bro. I can listen, in the community where I'm at, I have never sat around looking at my neighbors wondering how much money they make. I have never looked at a neighbor and said, why they got so many cars? I can't do that, bro. I do not sit around worrying about other people and what they got. I am too busy focusing on my family, man. I try to help other people to win, but I get hated for it. You know, as soon as I moved to North Carolina, I received nothing but hate. When I was in the projects, nobody was hating me. When I was in the projects, in the ghetto, nobody hated me. Nobody was showing me this level of hate, dog. Like, I used to think that people just did that to certain people. I realized they do that to everybody. When I was in the projects, I used to tell everybody while doing my videos, I'm in the hood, I'm in these streets, I'm out here on the block, boom, boom, boom. Nobody was hating. Nobody was hating. The minute I said I'm moving, it's like people pull support. I used to have people that used to super chat, cash at me all the time when I was in the projects. As soon as they heard that I'm moving out, they stopped supporting. I used to have a certain number of Patreons. They all left. They all left, guys. I had a couple of people that hit me up on Instagram. They was like, yo, bro, I see you're doing good now, so I don't need to support you no more. I was like, wow. You see that I'm doing good now? Because I moved. So me moving out of the projects in your mind automatically mean I'm just doing so well. This is an evil world, man. This is an evil, sick world. This is why I really like being alone and don't interact with nobody, man, because I don't really like being around humans, man. I'm just being honest with you, man. I really don't. I think something is inherently wrong with humans, man. Like, it's like nobody want you to survive. It's very rare in my world of people genuinely from the heart being happy for me. I just don't see that. It's always hate. I used to think that when you do well and people knew where you came from, they'd be proud of you, happy for you, celebrate you, salute you, pop a bottle for you. But it's like, they get mad at you and it make you not want to show any sort of success, because it's like, damn, the more I show my success or the more I show that I'm doing well or I'm making better decisions now and I'm elevating, I get more hate. And I don't like feeling that hate. So it's like, you know what? Let me not do this. Let me not do nothing, man. You know what? Let me dress bummy, man. Let me put on rags, man. Because if I put on some designer, if I put on something fly, they gonna get mad at me. I don't want to make no videos in my car, because if they see my car, they're not gonna hit the Cash App. If they see me in my car too much, They're not going to super chat the shows. This is serious, man. The level of hate is sad, man. It's like the more success or the more well you do, the more people want to hate you, bro. It doesn't make no sense. But this is what's going on. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get up on out of here. I got to take care of some business in this house. It is what it is. But we'll be back later on with more content. I got to get something to eat and whatnot. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel today. You know, it is what it is, man. I don't understand people, bro. I'm really disappointed with the level of hate that people were giving the TikTokers because they got shut down. It's just a bad situation, man. And again, I may not agree with everybody, but one thing I would never laugh at is somebody losing their livelihood. You could be my enemy. You could be my enemy. I don't like you as a person. I hate your guts. But if I see you lose your ish, lose what you got, and you struggling for real, I cannot mock you while you're in that situation, man. I would definitely feel bad. I can't do that. That's where I draw the line. It's like, and you know what's so crazy is I got people that don't like me. I got enemies that literally wish for my death, wish for my failure. They were hoping that I lose, and it's sick because I would never do that to people. I would never do that. You could be an enemy, not like me, disagree with me, but being happy if I'm unable to feed my family and that makes you feel good about yourself, you're a fucking sicko. Real talk. That's a sick. You're evil. That's evil. Those are kids. People are hungry. Don't got a place to live. And you're happy about that? That was in your heart. That's something that you've been dreaming about that your whole life. You've been sitting back waiting. And there's people in your life right now that are doing that to you. It's not just about just the TikTokers going through what they're going through. You got people in your life right now that are sitting back watching you, waiting for you to fall. Waiting, plotting and planning, thinking how they could sabotage everything you're doing so you could go broke. It's crazy. Look at this person come in. Somebody says, man, what was people doing before TikTok? Ask them that. They were doing something that they didn't want to do no more. And they decided to do something better. You know, the thing that you're not doing. You see what I mean? That's the type of response haters do, guys. That's what you call hate. Because what you're saying is before they were at TikTok, they were at a job. Okay, they elevated from a bum, broke, dead-end job to do something better and earn more money. You want them to go back to that because that's where you are? You want them to go back to a loser position? You want them to go back to slavery when they elevated? You bugging out. And notice, guys, it's only coming from black people. It's only coming from our people. Sick, man. And you wondering why all ethnic groups try their best to get away from us. You wondering why? We're too negative, man. We be too negative, man. And we think poverty all the time. Listen, people, 2025, stay away from people that think like poor people, bro. Stay away from that. I don't want nobody around me that have this poverty, ghetto, welfare mind. Stay away from me, dog. I don't want nobody around me that think like that, man. I don't want nobody around me that think poor. Somebody said TikTok is not the only way to elevate. Not to you, but to other people it is. So why are you hating? It's always the people that say these things that are really not doing nothing. I can guarantee you the people that are saying these things, they're not really doing nothing. If you bossing it up, super chat $100 right now. If you bossing it up, if you're so elevated, super chat $100 right now. Fuck all this talking. Put your money where your mouth is. Everybody talking a whole lot. Let's see them boss up. Let's see them boss up. Let's see you boss up, Rango. Let's see you boss up. You want to see me boss up? Fam, I don't know which video it was, but there was a video that your man Razor Rays did a while back. He did a live stream. Razor Rays. He did a live stream. And we were supporting his show. I started supporting, this other guy started supporting, and I was supporting. It was like a clash. It was a support clash where I was basically supporting the other dude's support. And it was almost like he was trying to outdo me. And then I would come back with another one, and then he would come back. And it was funny. Razor Rays was just sitting there laughing the whole time because he was being supported heavy. You know what I mean? It was a good show. And he got well supported. He said, yo, man, I'm going to take me a trip with this money. You know what I mean? Because people talking a whole lot. But when it comes to supporting these shows, where that bread? Where that bread? If everybody all elevated, living good, living in nice neighborhoods, driving nice cars, there's the super chat right there. Only $100. Only Benjamins are welcome. Where them Benjamins at? If you got it like that. I don't want to hear no more talking. Where the bread at? Where the bread at? If you really a boss and you really out here making it, always got something to say about somebody getting a real job, hit the super chat with a Benjamin. Where you at? Where they at? This is what I mean. They're nowhere to be found. Anyway, rate, comment, and subscribe, y'all. I'm gonna get up on out of here. Ringo TV reactions. You have a bunch of talkers. Nobody keep it a buck but Ringo TV. We out of here. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.